Today we look at how to make images with consistent style in Midjourney. This is a great feature if you're trying to make multiple artworks that have the same aesthetic, whether it's assets for a children's book or a video game. I'm here on the Midjourney website, and if you're still using the Discord server, I highly recommend checking out the website. It has so many more features and it's so much faster to use. So the way we use an image's style is we drag it into the prompt bar up here. And basically anywhere you see an image on the Midjourney website, you can drag it up there. I'll scroll through some of the top artworks from this week. I kind of like this one. So I'm gonna click and drag it up there. I'll let go. And now you can see it's added to my prompt bar. Now, if you hover over the image, you see there's three different options. The first is character reference. The last one is image reference. And the middle one is a style reference. That's the one we want for this video. And now we make a submission, it will use the style of this image. So I'll enter a prompt, flowers in a vase on a table, and I'll hit enter. Let's go back to my create tab and see what we get. Now, as it's generating, over here on the right, you can see the image that it's using. There's the style reference icon. And here we get the results, which I think look pretty similar to our image there. Let's go back to the Explore tab. One of the cool things is you can search all publicly generated art and get ideas for prompts. So I'll type in children's book here. And if I scroll through, you can see all these styles available to us. Some are more cartoony, some are more 3D-ish. There's quite a wide variety. And if you see one you like, you can click and drag it to the prompt bar. I found this image I liked in the Explore tab and I clicked on it. Down here we have these options to use it as a prompt. I'll click Style. And you can see it got added up here. I'm gonna enter my prompt. A cat sleeping under a window. Let's hit enter. We'll go back to the create tab. And here I can see the images it gave me. Now let's say I want to create another image in the same style. I can paste my new prompt in here, and I can just click on the image here. And it automatically gets added as a style reference. I'll submit again. And we have images in that style. Now sometimes I find that if you want to use multiple images in the same style, it helps to use one of the images you generated already. So let's say I like this style image of the cat here. I'll click and drag it to my prompt bar. I'll select style. Now let's create an artwork in that style. I'll submit it. And we have some more results to choose from. Now you could do something like paste these images into a book and they have a very similar style. And you could go and add text as you like. Also, you can paste URLs of images into the prompt bar here. So I'm on the Wikipedia site for Monet. Let's scroll down. I can find this example here. Let's click on it. I'll right click. I'll copy the image address. Now if I go back to Midjourney, if I paste it in the bar here, it gets added as a reference. Now by default, it's an image reference. I'll select the style reference here, and I'll type in my prompt. And we get a result in that style. Now sometimes the results can definitely vary, so you may want to run the prompt a few times. Now the style concept is based on a parameter called sref. In the Discord version of Midjourney, pasting srefs was necessary to do all the options I showed you earlier. You don't have to use the sref value as much on the website version of Midjourney, but it's still a powerful concept to know. You can find sref websites all over the internet. I'm on this one here, Midjourney sref. And if I scroll down, you can see all these different image styles. And the corresponding sref is noted below it. You can see it's just a long number. There's all sorts of very cool art styles here that you can explore. When you see one you like, you can click copy here. So I'll click copy. I'll go back to Midjourney and I'll press Ctrl V. And this is the parameter to add the style reference. Now before it will want to say what we want to generate, I'll say a haunted house. Let's hit enter. And now you can see we got results in this style. So browsing a website like this is a very quick way to see lots of aesthetics you can apply to your artwork. If you want to know how to create consistent characters in Midjourney, check out my video on that subject. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.